Greetings, humans. This is Aramis from Archival Archives, and this is my second sketchbook that I finished. It's an Arteza sketchbook. Thick paper, nice rough paper. I love it. Takes up the ink and the watercolor pretty good, so no complaints from me, except for the fact that every time I want it, it's not on sale, and whenever I buy another sketchbook, that's when it comes back out. Anyway, let's just get into it. So these are watercolor pencils from Pentel. I don't really use them much. I just really like watercolor pencils. The color isn't as vibrant and it doesn't ever get as smooth. Still convenient though. AliExpress watercolor pencils, and then I was trying out some other material in these books. So this is Kian and Rika. Rika gets turned into a baby during the course of the story, and like she still has all her memories and everything, but her body is that of a child. So that's fun. Jackson, because I loved Jackson for a while. Morika Kaleo and Kian Regas. They do like the fact that their initials match. I was trying to draw two characters together. I still have problems with this, so I don't know. It didn't really come out as I wanted it to. Like right here, the upper part looks good, but like the legs are way too short and small. More Kian and Rika. I love this drawing. This drawing came out so well. I drew this and didn't know how I drew it. This is supposed to be Rika falling, but the clothes are going in the wrong direction, and it's just a fail. So this is Rika and Kian as children. He, went from that to that, so, there was progression. He is technically still disabled, but he created these rings and earrings that pretty much negate it because of reasons in the story. You'll see more whenever I get this one out. More Rika and Saba. Saba looks good in this picture. She's a mechanic, so this works out. More Rika. The guy in my art group said I needed to draw her looking sexier, but I'm not into girls, so I don't know what that meant. So I literally just searched up a picture of sexy girl and pick one, and I drew like that. Jackson, and I was trying to figure out more Jacqueline. I still haven't decided on what she looks like, but I love Jackson. Jackson is awesome. Rika and Kian. Jackson, Jacqueline, Kian and Rika. Kian and Rika. They are in love, but Kian is an idiot. I was trying to work out Jackson's superhero costume, but that just didn't work out. More Jackson, I drew him shirtless because I was practicing anatomy. Let's go with that. So I have a book series called Goldfinger that I'm working on right now. Book 1 and 2 are finished, and book 3, I'm hoping to get all of them out by summer. So this is supposed to be Kate. Her right eye is golden and her left finger. She's cool. I love her. She's the best. More Kian. I like this pose. This pose came out pretty good. More Jackson in his superhero outfit. I hate the lightning, but I like the other. I like the black and red. It fits him perfectly. This is supposed to be Jacqueline in her superhero outfit, but I don't know, something just feels missing from this. I like the wings and the ponytail, and even the V helmet, but I'm not sure. More of that. Rika gets blackmailed by Jackson's niece into becoming a different superhero. She wears this suit that is powered by a holographic wolf AI called Amadeus, and I was trying to work out what that would look like. more Jackson because I can. Oh, I was planning to try to finish this by the end of the year. Did I finish it? Hold on. No, it did not work out. But that was me trying to figure out how many pages I'd have to do to finish it. A 12-year-old created the suit, so of course it's gonna have tail and ears. It's just a thing. And then I was trying to work out the design for Amadeus because he's cool and I love him. He's very sassy. More Amadeus and Jackson. And then the paper is so rough that I couldn't really go in with marker as I wanted to. So I used the watercolor pencils, painted over it to smoothen it out a bit, and then I went in with pen and I was practicing some environments. So yeah. And then this is me practicing vehicles because I suck at drawing vehicles and chairs. And then I practiced rocks. This was just, I wasn't sure what to draw, so I decided to draw some rocks. Pencil and then a Pilot V5 pen with a water brush to get, because the ink is water soluble, and I used it to get all the shadows. I liked it. This was fun. I haven't done it since, but I really should. More studies, poses, Kia and Enrica. I was working on poses so much. I did hundreds of poses during the course of this book, so you could definitely see an improvement with that. I am good at realism, not illustration, so trying to draw a wolf in illustration form was really hard. So you'll see some more practice of that later. More Jackson, more practice with wolves. I really like how this one came out. These are all from reference, whether it's illustration or photos. Okay. I don't like drawing fan art in general. I say in general because sometimes I'm in the mood to do it. But for the most part, I don't draw fan art. And this was when I was into Miraculous Ladybug. I am no longer into Miraculous Ladybug, and it's not because I don't watch any children's cartoons anymore. It's just the potential for this show versus what we get is so bad. Also, I hate Adrian with a passion. In the list of characters I hate the most, Adrian / Cat Noir, Chloe, and then Marinette. And when you start hating the main characters, that's when the show is just no longer fun. Gabriel and Natalie are like the only interesting characters, and Gabriel mainly, not even so much Natalie, Gabriel, because it's interesting to think that he thinks he can fix all the bad things he did if he could get back his wife and reverse time and every stuff. That's good. But the show doesn't really go anywhere. It's been 3 seasons with some... it's a disappointing show. And then compare it to like Huntic. Huntic was so good with actual characters who make progress, and Dante and Zalia actually become an item because I ship them so hard. I really should have done some fan art of Dante and Zalia and not Gabriel and Natalie, even though I really like Gabriel and Natalie because they're interesting. Anyway, so more of Jacqueline in her superhero outfit. I think this is my favorite hairstyle for Jacqueline though. Out of all that I've done so far, this one. Kian and Rika, Jackson. Yes, they're all shirtless because anatomy practice. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Practicing backgrounds, practicing more vehicles, practicing clothes. I love practicing clothes even though I haven't done it a whole lot recently, but I love it. You can really see improvement in my clothes drawing since I've practiced it so much. Doodles with a pen, just because I wanted to. More clothing practice. I have a lot of character that wear hoods and vests, so I had to practice that. More studies. I really like how this came out. I went straight in with pen and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. This is when I was trying to work out my avatar, how it looks. I is... Okay, you know how people make fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Naruto because their hair just sticks up and it's like gravity defying? That is literally my hair. My hair has no concept of the word gravity. If you ever see my hair looking somewhat neat, that took effort. Just more sketches. Oh, so we went to a hotel in Jamaica and the check-in is always long. Even if you book a year in advance, it's gonna take them a long time for them to check you in. So I was sitting with my brother and we were just sketching. This is a Bob Marley statue and my foot. And the receptionist not doing her job. But yeah, we have gone to this hotel ever since I was a kid. And they have never changed this Bob Marley statue and he is terrifying. I literally cried when I was 3 and saw this for the first time. It was not fun. It's just weird, and the thing is, Bob Marley wasn't that bad looking. I don't know who they used as a model for this. Unless Laura Facey had a hand in it, and I don't like her artwork. Yes, I just diss Laura Facey's artwork. If you don't know, she is a Jamaican artist, mainly sculptures. I hate her sculptures. They're disgusting. But anyway, I was just doing some sketches. I don't really get the opportunity to do live drawings, especially now, because this was the end of 2019, and we know what happened in 2020. Not that I leave the house much in general, but more clothing practice, more pen sketches. I really love how this one came out, especially with the green background. It came out really nice. Zen, because she's cool. Raven, I still hadn't figured out her design yet. I have figured out completely what I want her to look like, so this is an older version. But yeah, we were doing Christmas themed drawings, so I drew Santa Claus. Originally she used a chakram as her weapon. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring that back though. I really like chakrams, it looks so cool. More clothing practice, and then this is when I was adding another character to the Dustborn cast. That's a part of the Gaia Glitch series. One of these days I'll tell you, I'll break down the general lore of it, because the lore influences the story, but you could hear the lore without spoiling the story. So yeah, especially since the Dark One, whose name needs to change, doesn't really come up. His story doesn't come up until Dustborn, but I think I might have a prequel story talking about how he became evil. Anyway, so this is Jonas. Zen. More Jonas. She's a girl. She goes by her last name because she wants to bring honor back to her family. Her older sister wants to marry this guy, but because her family, her ancestors, they did a tribal taboo, and they have a very low standing in the tribe now. So she is on a mission to bring honor back to the family name so that her sister could marry her one true love. It's cute. She's a really nice person. I love her. More pen sketches. I think both of these came out pretty good. I haven't done this much lately. I need to do more of these. More Jonas, trying to figure out what her weapon would be. And then of course we have some Roshan. I have not drawn Roshan since January of last year. That is over a year at this point. I'm sorry, Roshan. It's not that I don't like you, but I like other characters more than you. Me trying to work on Blake. Hit Blake's design. Zen, I hate this drawing because of her face. Just her face mainly. Rika, she looks cool. Zen and Blake. Zen does have a thing for Blake, but I'm not sure if Blake is gonna come back in any of the other stories. So, because he goes to Brazil at the end of the first book, the first episode. More pen sketches. I like how both of these came out. And then me trying to work out more of my avatar. Again, my hair is an absolute mess. There's a reason I haven't been on. I don't want to film any with my face in them because my hair is a mess and I have no idea what to do with it. This is basically what I wear every week to church. My ideal shopping day is finding one shirt I like and buying all the colors and leaving because I don't like shopping in person. I'd shop online, but even then, it's like for stationery and art supplies, not so much clothes. So like this vest, I have this vest, the same vest in 7 different colors. And that shirt, the only reason I don't have more colors in that shirt is because there weren't more colors in that shirt. Or else I would have just bought all the colors. Yeah, I don't have a... My mother says I have no fashion sense. I just like to think I wear whatever I want. More of me trying to work on my avatar. I really like how this one came out. And this one is my profile picture for YouTube, so there's that. But yeah, I love how this one came out, the proportions, everything. Pilot Color Eno. No, this wasn't the Pilot Color Eno. This was Pentel, I think. Some blue pencil lead. I love sketching in blue so much. More of my avatar. I don't actually have this shirt, but I saw a shirt and I thought I would really like to wear it, so I just drew myself in it. Okay, I've been saying I loved so many drawings in this sketchbook, but I really like this one. This one came out so well. It's a flamenco dancer. I even used some shiny markers. Love it. This one was okay, but this one definitely. I drew this and wondered how I managed to do something so well. Zen and Blake, I haven't drawn them since January of last year either. House practice. I was trying to work out the colors for my avatar, but I had very limited markers. I still have very limited markers. And I don't really go with these colors. I still like the red pants. I've always wanted like some wine red pants. Cargo pants. I haven't been able to get any. I wanted to go to the beach, so I drew myself in the clothes I wear when I go to the beach. Simple as that. Then, more clothing practice. More studies from Pinterest. More studies of wolves. And dogs. I looked up dogs too. More wolves. This one is cute. And then I drew some dragons. I love dragons, but I rarely draw dragons or write about dragons, and I'm disappointed in myself. I love pirates too, so you'd think I'd have more pirate stories, but no. I only have one trilogy, one standalone, and I'm gonna write another the other trilogy is going to come out soon. Anyway, more just simple sketches. This one I actually referenced myself. I went with my uncle to pick cocoa. That's a fruit you get chocolate from. That you get from the seeds, you grate it. The caffeine, if you get any of the grated chocolate, the caffeine is so strong. My mother stayed up for like 3 days after drinking that. But anyway, the cocoa fruit tastes really nice, and he had these massive cocos right across the road from him, and nobody was eating them. So we decided to go raid the tree. It was fun, and this is me jumping back down onto the road. Yeah, this was in Trinidad actually. It was nice. It was the last time I got to share cocoa with my grandmother. And of course, her being a grandmother means that she didn't want me to mess up my hands, so she fed them to me, and I'm like, Grandma, I'm an adult. I can eat it for myself. And she's like, no. Yeah, my grandmother died. So there's that. Anyway, I have blue, gray, red, and yellow ink, so I wanted to use them, and I love black and white pictures with pops of red or pops of yellow. It's just a thing I love. So of course I had to do another one. I saw this one on Pinterest too. It was a study. I love how it came out, so it's really nice. And then Lord Ashoka from Dustborn. I haven't drawn him in so long too. I neglect my characters so much. We were doing drawings for the art group. I'm no longer part of that art group for reasons, but we were supposed to pick a power and I just kept my pen and notebook because I'm a writer. That is my power. I create worlds for fun. Anyway, some more Blake. I don't like how this one came out. Jackson, because I love him. I did a parrot. This one came out really good actually, I love it. I was practicing glasses positions because I have a problem drawing glasses. So yeah. And then I just really wanted to finish this book before the end of the month, so I just started doing a whole lot of pen sketches. So we have like this one. They were really quick to do, and they actually came out looking pretty good, so I'm happy about it. More pen sketches. This page just looks awful, but this doesn't look bad. Yeah, she has lats. I'm jealous. My lats just refuse to grow. This was when I got the Winsor Newton watercolors, the sketchers, the pocket sketchers one. I really like it actually. I have other other watercolors since then, but this one is still my favorite because it's so cute and tiny, and the colors mix really well. I have the brush pen set. It has the grey and the purple that I wanted, but it only has one red. Why would you do that? Just one red. It's like, I feel like that box is more limited than this one. So, I'd recommend this one over the brush pen. But I really like them. It's almost done. I need to get another pack. Anyway, most of my characters are like warriors and assassins, or or like genetically engineered, or soldiers. So I don't really, or starving children. So I don't really get a chance to draw certain other kinds of people. So which is sad because anybody who knows me knows I love drawing wrinkles and skin folds when I'm doing realism. That's just, smooth skin to me is just boring, while the skin folds and the wrinkles, clothes, those things are much more fun to draw. So I looked up some plus size models, and I looked them up in workout clothes because I wanted to really get a good look at the form. And I think I drew the two of them pretty well. I have a problem with drawing faces when you're looking from the bottom up. So I don't think I did her face justice, but I like them overall. She was dancing and I thought she looked pretty, so I drew her. Another one dancing. Volleyball player, this male model, because I felt like it. Also, it's really hard to find reference images of fat guys. Just saying, it's a weird thing. I love this. I used a red marker and then a brush pen with grey ink, and the red marker is water soluble, so it bled into the grey and gave it like this red tint, and I think it came out so well. I love it. And then this guy, he didn't come out as well. I really wanted to end this sketchbook on a high note, but yeah, I didn't. This was a fail. I don't like this. There's so many other good drawings, why did this one have to be the last one? Anyway, I can say that I did a lot of progress, especially with bodies. In this sketchbook, I do like a lot of the drawings in it. I love this sketchbook. I love this thick, rough paper. I wish I could get these in Jamaica, but it's really hard to get anything here other than the most common and basic stuff, except for Bic. You can't get Bic. Bic is hard to find. But anyway, that was sketchbook number 2. I finished it January last year, so you know I have other sketchbooks to do tours of. So, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.